All right, I think the settings are good. What a throw. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. Should be on the screen. Their ratings. Right to the right of their name, right here. Do you see my mouse? Or is it covered by something? You should see it. Yeah, you should see it. Unless it's blurry. Is it blurry? Looks blurry on my end. Why? Oh no, now it's good. Yeah, 2590. We are warming up. Your first comment. Mm-hmm. Another bad game. Glad you see it. Oh, yeah. What? We'll get warmed up shortly. That last game was depressing. Any more to come, yes. Makes sense. A line? I don't know. Okay. Then it's transposed into a line I semi-know. Take bishop c. Not a great line for white, but it... Oh, well, there's a trap here that they need to be careful of. I believe if they castle, it's a blunder. He's not gonna blunder. Fellow Serb not blundering. Very nice. c4, d4, take. What to do? What to do? Take. King h1. Good move there. Bishop f6. We simplify. Do we take that? Probably not. We probably go here. We're going to say we go d3 and it's equal. I kind of like this pawn structure. Not gonna lie. I like these doubled pawns. They reverse Tartakower. Alright, I guess we need to take the pawn. He's gonna go rook e8. He's gonna go rook e8. That's kind of an annoying move. King h1, bishop d6. Does it in this move order? Where do we go? We go here. Yes, we go here. So if I lose this game, I'm just bad. It's not because I'm worse. Okay. Like c3 is a move. I would love for him to play rook e4, but he's too good for that. Probably going to get his queen in somewhere. Somewhere. It's actually quite a fine position for me. Really. Really. Do I push? Yeah, that's a fine move. Do I push? Do I go here? Do I do neither? To get my pieces into the game. There. Oh, we are low on time. We just have to make moves. That's a pawn. Okay, so I'm going to go here. He's going to go here. I'm going to go here. Tactic. Not on my watch. Ah. Ooh. No. Wow. I blundered the game. Blundered the game. Ugh. Why is this guy behaving like he's still in theory? Can I coach you? I do coach. I would coach you. What's your rating? If you watch this game, you might not want me to coach you. Boom. Hmm. I would coach you. Yes. 778, sendyourchess.com username. And email me. I'll email you back. How do I win? How do I win? Wow, I am so low on time. That is crazy. Okay, I will try to check stream, but do email me at balkandeadchess@gmail.com. It's just my username at gmail.com. And then we can set something up. Alberto. Alright, win streak inbound. No more losing these scrubs. Quite like this position. Alright, I'll message you on Chesscom. What am I missing? I feel like my position is pretty good. What am I going to do with b5? 22? 22? Maybe. Disconnected. What a scrub. Are you a subscriber? Or did you just randomly click on my stream? How long you been subscribed for? We got no chats in the stream today. I'm talking to myself. F5? Yes, not much. I have never seen the move F5 in my life. Thank you, sir. Where are you from? US? Overseas? Both? Neither? I am fascinated by this guy's opening. Must say I'm fascinated. I've never seen this in my life. This is so crazy. I'm gonna sack just about everything. Have you seen a position like this in your life? This is really crazy. Finland. All right, boom, take. He has to have some problems here. Look at this. Hold on, let me not celebrate too quickly. Check. 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 One minute. It's gonna be hard to convert this. I may. I am accepting students right now. Let me just try to not flag this. This guy's being rude and not resigning. I don't know if you're from the US or overseas, but I charge 90 US dollars an hour. And then, yeah, time zone, contact, we can figure all that out if that's not too expensive for you. But I do teach full time, 7 days a week. Yup. Chess is not cheap. Figure that out my whole life. I do plan on doing stuff over stream once I have viewers, like going over famous games, endgame principles, patterns. I'm making a chess school. It's going to be subscription based because I feel like there's no, well, maybe there are good chess schools out there, but nothing that I've found. But yeah, chess unfortunately is extremely expensive. It's crazy how expensive going to tournaments is too, because you got to pay for like hotels and then flight, and then you got to take off work, and then you got to play. It's like a massive swing. Well, I appreciate that. You can let me know what you want videos made on. I'm always open to video ideas. Move doesn't look right to me. Takes, 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 takes there. Takes. I'm with it. Okay, middle game. You don't need videos, you need coaching. Sometimes videos are coaching though, if they're on specific topics. To middle game, like positional. Whoa! It's too easy. Too easy. Too easy. Londona takes. Coach you for free. I don't know, man. It's a pretty expensive world. I wish I could have someone coach me for free too. Your best bet is making a chess person that's a good friend. But even that, I don't think they would coach you for free. It's too expensive, everything. Everything nowadays is... Mad inflation. Mad inflation. Ashton, are you from the US or no? You've been a long time sub. You've been a long time sub. Doesn't matter either way. I wish things existed. No, I don't wish things existed for free, actually. Nah. I was about to say something stupid. Does not align with my... What do I do here? Nah, A4, knight here, it's weak pawn. California! You know all about expensive stuff then. California is ridiculous. He wants to... Really? He wants that type of pawn against me? Thank you. I'm also making another channel, just podcast. Nothing about chess, it's going to be podcast. And then later on, I want to conjoin podcast and chess into a blindfold chess podcast. Blindfold chess podcast is my life goal. And I'm going to start podcasting. But nothing about chess, just other stuff. Because I like to talk. And you know I like to go off tangents in my videos. But you can only go off on so many tangents and still be focused on chess. So it's complicated. Yo, did you see my video yesterday? It was like on Divya beating Gukesh, and I was like, okay, like I posted a respectful video for once, not rude, not bad. No one could get annoyed at it. And I was wrong. I got the most hate that I've ever gotten in my life. Oh, I missed that. I was so surprised. I woke up this morning, like, oh, 1,000 views. And then I see all this hate. I was like, wow. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I don't care about that pawn. Tyke. No, but I don't want to lose that pawn. Maybe I'm going to go here and take. They go bishop f6. I'll snatch that pawn. I think I do go here. All right. Live. Chat is live now. But yeah, I was very surprised. See, even when I try to not piss people off, I still piss people off. It's definitely a personality defect. How is it my move? I was so confused. I was so confused. But we're getting better at half focusing on games. Right? That was what was... Okay, he wants some c5 stuff, but I don't think it's going to work. Take, c5, because I have a check. Take. Yeah. I am from the US. I was posting about it. I almost put it in my video, but then I didn't. But that's why it took me so long to post that day, because I was thinking about it and I was like, this is very, very sad. He was so young. I used to listen to him in college. I stopped listening to him for the last few years, but I used to listen to him in college. I remember like when the election happened, like I was watching his stream before they called the vote, and it was just way too young. I know they caught the guy. I kind of tried to get off social media. Or so I've heard they've caught the guy. But no, it's really crazy. My hope is that people don't fear speaking. My hope is that people speak more, right? Because an idea is, you know, ideas transcend life. It's more important to speak your mind than to fear that type of stuff. So fear's no good. But not R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. What about the Ukrainian refugee on the bus? She did nothing and she got stabbed in the neck. That was so crazy. That video was very hard to watch. And she was 23 years old. Like had a whole life ahead of her. And just got stabbed in the neck. Imagine on your way home from work, like you take the bus, wrong place, wrong time. Like that is so tragic. It's beyond belief. It's disgusting. Yeah. It's really disgusting. See, and that's the other thing about like chess, like when I make a video or when I live stream, like I hate not being able to have full attention to my thoughts. Cause then sometimes, you know, you say stupid stuff. Yeah. Not stupid stuff, but I'd like to go delve deeper and then I get sidetracked and I think about the chess game and then my thoughts get diverted. So I'm not saying everything I need to say, right? You can only focus so much when you're playing chess. So it almost feels rude to the topic that I'm discussing. That's why I want to start a podcast, because it almost feels rude to the topic that I'm trying to speak about, because my thoughts are diverted and I can't give it my full attention. And then it just feels rude to talk about. But I guess that's what streaming is. I don't know how people half focus on things. Be a nice mating threat. He's an IM though, so he was going to see that. 10 out of 10 times he was going to see that. Bishop f5, I would love for him to play that move. We have a good position. It really is crazy. No, we live in a crazy world. Like, we live in a crazy world. You know what they need to work on? They need to work on adults being able to control their emotions, right? Like, you know, it's like, how do you define, how do you define what craziness is? In my opinion, it's not like so much what you think, right? Everybody can have crazy thoughts, but it's how you decide based off what you're thinking. And you must, as an adult, you must be able, sorry, this is crazy, to control your emotions, right? If you don't control your emotions, it's very dangerous, as you can see what is happening. It's also crazy how common it is, right? And this is only what we see. Like, for example, the Ukrainian girl on the bus, I think news channels weren't even going to bring it up, weren't even going to discuss it unless it blew up online. It blew up online, so they couldn't avoid it, so then they had to talk about it. But if no one talked about that, it would have gotten swept under the rug. There's like 330 million people in the US. Imagine how many times that happens. Like, imagine how many times a story is swept under the rug. It's quite frightening, to be honest. I could speak for days on these topics, on these tangents. What? I must have missed something, right? Because this guy's an IM. I feel like I'm playing good chess. Good chess today. This is good chess. Yeah, this is good chess. Look at that. 2 IMs in a row. Easy peasy. See, I have winning records against most IMs. And yesterday in the video, everybody was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I thought I didn't disrespect anybody in the video. I thought I didn't. But, you know, everybody was getting big butt hurt. They were glazing Gukesh. It was crazy. I have respect for Gukesh, but let a man make a video. For real. No, but the video of the Ukrainian girl, I can barely watch it, and it was everywhere. Like anytime I open Twitter, right away, first thing. And then they released the first half of the video, then they released the second half of the video. Oy, oy, oy. Gukesh is getting farmed. It's wild. He is getting farmed. Who do you want to win the tournament? Do you care? Like, how much do you keep up with chess? I mean, in my opinion, Pragdananda is the best Indian chess player. Like, I think he's going to go the furthest. He's always been my favorite. That guy is a G. Complete genius. Absolute stud. I would like Niemann to win the tournament. I don't think Rapport has a chance. Firouzja, I'll always like Firouzja. That's kind of a front runner, though, right? Because he's tied for first now. Niemann has to cover a half-point spread. Yeah. See, sometimes it just stops pairing you against players. We are on a win streak, though. And do you know how hard it is to win 30 rating points at that rating? So hard. I'm gonna pull up the standings right now. I was hoping Niemann could press a dub out today. He was up a pawn in a same colored bishop endgame, but his opponent knew it was a draw. Abhimanyu Mishra is very, very good. One-time jump. Can't have another kid on the. Congrats, doing your due diligence for. No, that's beautiful though. But I really hope Niemann has a good career. He's one of the boys. Look, Niemann is one of the boys. At first, you know, I was back and forth, and then I supported him, and then I saw how he reacted a couple times, and I was a bit skeptical. But you can't like 100% of everybody, right? If you do, then you're just a bot. So I do like Hans Niemann. I respect him. But Chess World needs some of that. Chess World needs some static. Yeah. Hard to keep up with the Chess World if you got a family. No, F3 I go there. Family's more important than the Chess World. Doesn't even need to be said. E5, F4. Is this Saudi? Yeah, Saudi. Saudi. Having a family in Cali, though. You're living the dream. That's not too many people could do that. Alright, we're gonna set up a castle's queenside. I don't know why he did that. What? But I wanted to play a6 anyway. Okay, he wants me to castle. Wow, no respect. How do I pose problems? I could try to make him go g3. Maybe I'll try to make him go g3. 6 viewers! Wow, look at this. Queen f2, where was his queen? It's a very hard position for me. Not so much for him. Castle's queenside. Yeah, the recaps I've mixed feelings about. I always like just going over old school games. Ugh, Saudi. Why are you so good at chess? No sack, no nothing. Take bishop f8, bishop h6, take castle, bishop g5. No, no good, no bueno. Wow. Wow, I have no idea what to do. Young and also young people are skilled at anything, have humility problems. I was there once, so I don't hold it against anyone for being young. I believe that you are a wise man then. Alright, can I stop getting abused over the board in this game? This is so crazy. I'm getting demolished. A few good games in a row and I get this one. Look at this. This is like worst case French I've gotten. Disgusting. Why does he have to see everything? Oh my goodness, he is so mad. He is so mad. Woo! Big hype. Big hype. That game was egregious, abominable. Look, that guy literally played perfect chess. Taking, yeah. That was the move I was in between. Yeah, I thought that game was clipped too. It was crazy. Mating too. Good rook sack. Not a rook blunder. Rook sack, big difference. That was a blunder. Twas. So what do we got? What do we got? What are the standings? What are the standings? So Firouzja won. Blue Bomb drew. Noterbeck drew. Maksudlu lost. Yeah, Keimer won. Keimer's very good at chess. Anish Giri. I like Anish. Anish Giri, Vincent Keimer, Firouzja. Honestly, I'd be happy with all of them winning. I'd be happy with Anish Giri, Vincent Keimer, Ali Reza. I'd be happy with Abhimanyu Mishra just because he's young. Hans Niemann, Pragdananda. There's good stuff. Erdogmus lost to MVL. This is a good tournament. We are on a fat win streak. What is that, 7? I think we're on 7. Do you know how they do the tie breaks? Right? Like, what if 3 people have, say, what if 3 people have like 8 points or 7.5? Like, do they play a tie break match in the tournament? I don't think they do. I think they do tie breaks because Hans said he wants certain people to lose, so I guess they don't do tie. Or yeah, I guess they don't do tie breaks. Guess they don't do. Do people live stream puzzles? Is that entertaining? That would be so easy. That would be so easy. But yeah, shout out Ashton. I swear I've seen you comment on my YouTube for like a year now. You're an OG. Big OG. Which openings? Yeah, opening repertoire is always the hard part. It's also way easier for white than for black, but a lot of F4, close Sicilian is good. A lot of F4 stuff. Owen's good, French good, Con good. You know what I'm going to play now, though? I'm going to play the Petrov. What I'm going to start learning is the Petrov. Because I played it once, because I mouse slipped the French, and I beat an IM. And then I saw a Petrov game, Ygiz versus Neiman, and even though Neiman destroyed him, I liked the position Ygiz got. So I've never played E5, not once in my life, and in my opinion, you're not a real chess player unless you play E5. Like, how could I call myself a chess player? I teach it, but I don't play it. So I don't know it well enough to beat like GMs and stuff. Been winning with the Caro-Con line, and La Bourdonnais is easy money against the French. And the Caro is good. You play the Bishop Sacrifice line, like the Tal line. You played Knight E2 against Bishop F5, like Bishop takes F5, Knight G3, Bishop G6, H4, H6. Do you play Knight E2 or Knight F3? Because I've taught both lines. I like Knight E2, Knight F4. That's what I just taught my student. Because he's been having trouble. He was playing the Panov attack against the Caro. Knight F3 is the main line. Probably against a GM I would play that, because 20 moves of theory and then you have an equal position and you're good. The sack line is probably hard and classical against a GM. Tartakower 2. Knight F6, Knight takes F6. You can go G6, that's easy. H6, easy. H5 is actually the best line. It's actually the best line. It's more popular now. It used to only be like a top level. But then, you know, openings trickle down to the non-juggernauts, and then everybody plays what GMs do. Funny, though, if they play the Tartakower, Knight F6, Knight takes F6, if they go G takes F6, you need to know Bishop E2, Rook G8, G3, Queen D5, Bishop F3. That's like the computer refutation, quote-unquote. Can't find a game for the life of me. It's like you're winning too much. We can't pair you now. Disrespect. Easy money. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you like those. Yeah, because when I got back into chess, I was like, okay, I want to play E4, F4 against everything. Which is strange, because I was a D4 player. I was a Catalan player as a kid only. But I was like, I'm going to play E4, F4 against everything. Figured out it worked, essentially, except against the Caro-Kann. For some reason, E4, F4 does not work against the Caro-Kann. So then I learned the Caro-Kann lines, and they're quite nice. I saw the Tal Botvinnik World Championship match. Yeah, the Tal and Botvinnik lines. Good memory. Good for you. Appreciate that. I'm going to do a Banco course. Because I feel like there's not a lot of those. But, you know, some courses I just want on my website, but I'll do opening videos on my channel as well still. They don't do too well. Hanging Pawns is very good at opening videos. He's very good at opening videos. I like how he structures them too. I don't watch them, but I used to when I got back into the game, and they're very well structured. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna crush this guy. My student's playing this 1900 that's like floored out. He's gonna demolish him. Why can't it find a game? I'd play Bullet, but I do not want to play Bullet. Let me change the range. How do I change the range? How do I change like the bounds? There. Do minus 100. Maybe it'll find someone faster then. 5 viewers, welcome to the stream. Alright, there we go. We got a guy. We got a guy. Grand Prix. Grand Prix OP. Whenever they go B5, you go Queen E2 so that B4 can be met with Knight D1. Opening crash course 101. Then you could go G4. You can also go G3. G4 is like aggressive. G4 is aggressive. G4. Yeah, we're gonna be aggressive today. We just feel like being aggressive today. On G4. 8 viewers. What? That's a record. So things to note, you know, you don't want to go E5 and G5 because that weakens F5. Yeah, this is typically a good move. Typically, you don't want to take that. Good doubled pawns, although I don't see how I avoid it. I don't see how I avoid it, so I have to take it. Oh, do I have this? Do I have this? No, I do not have that, so Knight D1, process of elimination. 8 viewers is crazy. Pawn C3 is going to need to be played. I'm a sicko for liking these positions, though. Like, I genuinely like these positions. You know, he needs to figure out. There's sometimes they can mess you up with D5, H5, but they got to play accurately. Is my stream lagging for anybody? 8 viewers is crazy. Okay, let's focus on chess. See, he wants this H5 here, Knight E7, and he gets F5, so we're not going to give him that. If takes, we're going to throw him off and actually take with the bishop. So if we take with the pawn, he just gets D3. Oh, but now he has... Okay. We're getting above my pay grade pretty quickly. I've never had a game where I went G4 and like they're just not developed and like they're chilling. I feel fine though. I feel very fine in this position. I don't know if that means I'm just stupid or... Yeah, good pawn. Good pawn. Good knight. Great knight. Fantastic knight. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, bishop c5, obviously. Here. Take, there. Oh, I'm chilling. Big chillin'. Not worth it to go G4 because he's just gonna go F6 and all that type of stuff. I feel like I'm fine. I'm just chilling. Chilling stuff. I'm not scared. You scared? On F6? Pawn f6 I would take. Okay, we're gonna go here. He's gonna go rook d8. Should I throw this in and undouble them? No, that just helps him double up in the future. Oh, b4. Okay, bishop. Oh, I should have moved my bishop. That's what I should have done. Bishop d4 was the move. f6, take, take. Okay, stay on e3. He's gonna go g6, f6. Is that a good pawn for me? Is that a good pawn for me? It might be. Take, take. It's a decent pawn for me. Take. Rook d8 up there. g6. I can't tell if that's a good pawn for me or not. How is that a threefold repetition? I was about to make a different move. What? 1, 2, 3. Well, I was gonna hit him with the dirty flag. The dirtiest of flags. Now I'm tilted. Such a nice game. Did I? I'll review it after. I think I missed something. Huh. This might be the first IM I lose to today. What am I doing? Mm-hmm. That just GG. Wow. Yikes. Hmm. Oh, it doesn't work. I feel like this is abuse. Nope. No bishop a4 check for you. Nuh-uh. Not today. Okay. This is the good stuff. Nope, we have a game. Fascinating. What? Why did I just do... That was the stupidest move. Oh my goodness. And now... I just threw the game. That was the stupidest move I could have possibly played. Oh, I missed he could double up his rooks. I should have just traded queens and won the endgame up a pawn. No counterplay whatsoever. Now I have this. An abomination. D5. Well, he threw right back, but I don't think I have time to convert this. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's so gross. So gross. 2 mistakes in a row. Woo! Knights versus bishops. A tale as old as time. Why do I feel like this is a good move? Nah. Something feels good about this. Look at that, because I have this. I have f6 with a tempo, and if the knight comes back to h3, I take, and I'm hitting this. Yeah. I mean, he messed up, but I still think it was a good move. NM, Noob Master. Give me that, boy! Imagine he knew I was a little bit scared of losing this position. He'd probably tell me to quit chess. castles. Take. There. Alright, we're gonna just play it safe. Alright, he has to go queen e2. I'm just gonna trade off, yeah. Resign. Another noob master. Trompowski. Oh, this is not good. Ugh. This is disgusting. What kind of position is this? Hmm. That might be the best I get. Right now I feel like I can deal with f5 better. Too hasty, my guy. It's crazy how bad masters are at chess. Like, even if I lose, there's so many holes. Take. Push. Pins are good. Pins are good. Pins still good. I don't want to take away e4. E4 pass on. Do I want this? I feel like I want this. Tyke. Rook c2. Trade queens. Leave queens on the board. What do we do? Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's nothing. Rook. G3. No, this was not the right way to continue. I should have traded a pair of rooks off the board. Ay. Still good for me. That's how good my position is. That's how bad masters are. Yes. Fantastic. Bada bing, bada boomski. Hmm. Oh. Did I just play the only losing move in the position? I did. Wow. That's what I get. That is karma. Karmic retribution. Well, that's it. Thank you, 2 viewers. Until next time, peace.